Hi Prof, today the Sporeseekers from Group 12 are going to introduce the life cycle of Neurospora Sitophila. Before that, we are going to introduce ourselves. My name is Juliana Wolimbing and my matrix number is 203038.
Hi, my name is Nurul Afifa binti Nazri and my matrix number is 204562.
Hi, my name is Nur Fatia binti Ahmad Tarmizi and my matric number is 202360.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zakriman Zulkifli and my matric number is 200990. So now, let's get into the video.
These are general information about Neurospora Sitophila. First, the taxonomy hierarchy which Neurospora belong to is phylum Ascomycota of fungi. The unifying characteristic among this diverse group is the presence of a reproductive structure known as the ascus. Second, Neurospora Sitophila, also known as Monelia Sitophila, which form an asexual state, anamorph. Also referred to as Chrysonelia Sitophila, in form of sexual state, teleomorph, of this microscopic fungus. Next, it shows heterothallic sexual reproduction, meaning that there are two mating types that must unite to be able to go through the sexual cycle. Fourth is morphology. Based on the following diagram, Chrysonelia Sitophila shows the production of blastoconidia, arthroconidia and septate hyphae, which can be observed by using lactophenol cotton blue. The last one is microscopic and macroscopic examination of Neurospora Sitophila. These organisms will produce orange color of colonies on SDA agar, due to the accumulation of orange carotenoid, neurosporaxin then in conidia, and vegetative mycelia. And it shows a microscopic filamentous fungus under 100 times magnification.
This is the life cycle of Neurospora Sitophila. It can reproduce in two ways, sexually and asexually. For sexual reproduction, it starts with fusion or plasmogamy of hyphae produced from male spores, or antheridium, and of female spores, or ascogonium. These hyphae are conventionally marked, plus and minus. Later, the diploid are formed. The diploid transformed into the sac, or osca, in which first meiotic happen, produced 4 haploid nuclei. Then, mitotic division take place. This results in the formation of 8 haploid known as ascospores. For your information, together, the network of single haploid hyphae will form a fruiting body known as ascocarp. Lastly, the ascospores will germinate to form new hyphae, producing mycelium.
The haploid mycelium reproduces asexually by two processes. First, simple proliferation of existing mycelium. And second, the formation of macroconidia and microconidia, which can be dispersed and then germinate to produce new mycelium. After that, the germination and growth of a haploid asexual spore, conidium, results in a mass of branched threads known as mycelium. Let's us recap what we have learned of Neurospora Sitophila. First, this is how anamorph and teleomorph structures looks like. Remember that anamorph is in perfect state of asexual phase, whereas teleomorph is the perfect state of sexual phase. Next, Neurospora Sitophila has septate hyphae. Because they are higher fungi, Neurospora Sitophila has both primary and adventitious septum. Primary septum is involved in nuclear division for hyphae elongation, whereas adventitious septum separate the reproductive structure and somatic structure, Neurospora Sitophila haploid, and diploid stages. In asexual reproduction, all of the nuclei remains haploid. But in sexual reproduction, diploid stages can only be seen briefly. This is because diploid stages occurred right after nuclei fusion, which quickly followed by meiosis, giving rise to 4 haploid nuclei. Neurospora Sitophila produces 3 types conidia: macroconidia, microconidia, and arthroconidia. Macroconidia are large multinucleate, multicellular spores produced from aerial hyphae. On the other hand, microconidia are small uninucleate spores. They are thought to serve primarily as male gametes in sexual reproduction. Arthroconidia are typically produced by segmentation of pre-existing hyphae. They are usually disseminated by wind. When does dikaryotic stage occurs? It usually occurs in the sexual reproduction of higher fungi. In Neurospora Sitophila, we can see that there is formation of two types of nucleic in an unfused state in the same cells, which are dikaryotic ascus and dikaryotic hyphae. Have you ever heard that red oncom is the only food fermented by Neurospora Sitophila? This fungus carried out both ethanol and xylose fermentation. However, the yields of ethanol and xylitol are greatly influenced by the initial concentration of xylose and also the oxygen limitation. What is so special with Neurospora Sitophila? It is a thermotolerant fungus, used in allergic tests and widely used in modern biotechnology. Phyla brings some risk factors such as occupational asthma, eye infection, and also predisposing factor of mycotic ulcerative keratitis. Kindly scan the QR code to have a look at the brochure for more details.